Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Dragon Age Inquisition. I am Wulfrun, your favorite dungeon master, and this is Valdras Adar. I thought it was going to let me spin his character. It doesn't. Look at that handsome devil. Look at that jaw. He's so handsome. Strong jaw lines. They're attractive. Okay, so now we're going to go into the Chantry and get started with the cutscenes.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
Oh yeah.
You heard? My agents in a city sent word
We
ahead.
told them to do that, Cassandra. We told them to.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses as well as the character.
Yeah. Yeah. At least we made contact, yeah.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Maybe.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
This is also
I think
true.
the Mage Rebellion is more united. It could be 10 times worse.
We're gonna have to pick one of them eventually.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree. We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
I kind of am
They
agreeing.
are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
This is true. That's, I mean, this is true for Valdras. There is always... Where Valdras' head is at is, he was leaning more towards going to see the Templars and going to try to convince them. But after seeing Lord Seeker Lucius, yeah, Cullen's like, well, there's maybe people outside, maybe others in the Order who don't support him. Valdras isn't going to risk that after... So he met with the leader of the Templars and the leader of the Mages in Valrayo. And the leader of the Mages invited him and was willing to talk. The leader of the Templars basically said, fuck off, I'm better than you. So, yeah, at this point, he's like, fuck the Templars.
So it'll be dangerous.
As most people should be.
Since I walked out of the Fae.
He still doesn't fully trust the Mages, because he's still a little nervous about it, but still.
The Conclave. The same could be said about the Templars.
That's true.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Or the
Then
Mages.
the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
It is?
In the
What?
meantime, we should consider other options.
Like what?
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished.
Oh.
I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
Give me 1 second, guys. Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, I have one dog that just decides that she's going to start barking every time I start recording. So, sorry about that. Yeah. That is weird that all of the Grey Wardens in Orlais or in Ferelden have disappeared.
That does sound odd, I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
Sure, we'll go find him.
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Maybe. Grey Wardens being involved, that would be a fucking problem. Okay, so first we are going to, before we go talk to all of our party, we are going to go in and get some of our completed assignments. Oh. Underworld knowledge. She's also underworld customs of the brutal but practical. Sure. And what that is it's just perks, which can lead to more conversation options and stuff. Hell yeah, we finished the Watchtowers. Hard and Hightown 3. My dear Liliana, your other friend is truly a mystery. Our search uncovered only a string of foreign accounts. The trail of coin led from Antiva to Tevinter to the Free Marches and Orlais. Someone hit their tracks well, but not well enough. Your writer is in Kirkwall, and remember, you owe me a favor. Well, we got this one. Qunari battle axe and amulet of power. Ajah! Some of our kith came back, so maybe you're not dead. Satakas has just kept swearing for 2 hours about humans, and they then punched a Gurn, so you're probably lucky you weren't here. Shakakar. P.S. We still haven't been paid. P.P.S. There are a lot of people wearing eyeball armor hanging around now. Maybe watch out for that. That's me. Red Jenny said, "Make no sense of this. The Herald found her. Perhaps you can ask Cullen. A letter from Sarah follows. Bring your big hats. Lord whoever says you're rubbish. The servants don't care, but could drop a few things for them. They'll give Josephine a surprise. I think scrolls or something. We acquire middlemen. Secure the goods in the favor of the noble. The heraldry is a minor house. Shall we instead see what the surprise might be?"
Let us begin.
It was for Josephine. Let's let Josephine do it. One thing about these is depending on who you pick will get you different rewards. Terran of High Ever. To whom it concerns, the Terran of High Ever wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of Divine Justinia V. The Most Holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace, and we had high hopes that her conclave would succeed. We will hold a vigil in High Ever in remembrance of Justinia and cordially invite the Inquisition to it. Sincerely, Terran Fergus Cousland, Outsider's brother! I know Terran Cousland and I knew Justinia. I can't attend, but could write to him. Honestly, I like Cohen's idea of setting an honor guard. Even though Liliana knows Terran Cousland, because Fergus is essentially her brother-in-law. Let's have Cullen go.
All right.
Even though Liliana was like, I could attend, like, or she can't attend. Cult of Bunch. Let's let her handle this, because this is hers. Before the fifth fight in the arrival of the hero Ferelden, Haven was occupied by cultists who worshipped a dragon, one they believed to be Andraste Reborn. Yeah! Both the cultists and their dragon were long but gone by the time the Chantry arrived to build the Temple of Sacred Ashes. That's because we killed the dragon and most of the cultists. So many undisturbed Ashen Mountains contain the relics. Test fit for Fuselic agents, knowledgeable regarding dangerous magic. I have just the ones in. Yeah! And you were part of the hero Ferelden's party, so. Wait, what is that? Yeah, we're gonna do all that later. Okay. Let's talk to Vivienne.
I met an elven mage earlier. Solus, I believe he was called.
My damn dog.
I admit I was surprised. I didn't expect to find mages among the Inquisition.
Why not?
Tell me, why were you at the Divine Conclave?
Oh, this is a good question. Why was Valdra specifically at the Conclave? I like how there's not all like, I got paid. Rebels are apostates, chaos arms everybody, mages should be free. I don't know if... Okay, full disclosure. I agree with this wholeheartedly. Valdros, I think, agrees to an extent because he wants... Because his parents fled from the Qun, so he knows exactly what it's like to be on the run. Because he's Talishov. If Qunari see him, they try to kill him. But I think this chaos harms everyone is more his vibe.
The war benefits no one. It must end, and order must be restored.
If only the rebels saw things so clearly. Justinia's death has shattered...
You mean the Templars, right? You mean the Templars?
If it is not
who are the bad guys? The mages aren't the bad guys, Vivienne.
Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
And you'll help decide?
That's why you wanted to be here. To have a hand in deciding that fate.
Wouldn't you? For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will.
But I'm not, though. I am not.
That belief gives you power.
I feel like Brian in Life of Brian. I'm like, I'm not. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. It's very true. I trust he chose me. No one should have that power.
Nobody should claim to know the will of the Maker. Not me, and not the Chantry.
I agree.
Perhaps nobody should. But if no one leads the way, many will be left behind in darkness.
She has a point there.
Enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
Okay. Now we're gonna go out here and first we got an amulet of power. Varric only. Iron Bull only. Who's Iron Bull? I know who Iron Bull is. Really? They gave me my mercenary company gave me something only someone else can use. It's not as good, but it looks actually it doesn't look super good. The Maul of the Dragon looks better. Yeah, we're gonna keep that for now. Hey, who are you?
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting in.
Jennifer Hale! It's female Commander Shepard's voice actor. So the lesser Commander Shepard. I'm kidding. I actually like Femshep better, but I do really like Mark Mears' Commander Shepard. He doesn't suck. Yeah.
What's the message?
We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge.
Okay.
If you'd like to see what the Bull's charges can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
Yeah, we welcome the help. Oh wait, actually, let's ask. Tell me about your company.
What can your Bull's chargers offer the Inquisition?
We're loyal, we're tough, and we don't break contracts. Ask around Valrio. We've got references.
Okay.
You need a company yourself, right? So you know talk is cheap. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Smart. And I actually took into that I was the leader of a mercenary company. Tell me about your leader.
What should I know about your commander?
Well, I wasn't even the leader of my mercenary company.
He's a Qunari like you. He's big, he's got horns and all of it. He leads from the front. He pays well and he's a lot smarter than the last bastard I worked for.
Okay.
Best of all, he's professional. We accept contracts with whoever makes the first real offer. You're the first time he's gone out of his way to pick his side.
Okay, we welcome the help, actually.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Okay. That's probably where we'll go first.
You're in charge of Vivienne.
Oh, hi, Liliana.
There were so many questions surrounding Farria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Farria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Stop Liliana from killing the traitor agent. Do not interfere. Courage, Liliana. So here's the thing. He's been part of a mercenary company. They go back and forth on whether I was the leader or not. I'm going to say I wasn't. Maybe second in command. I feel like he does not... Valdras does not put up with traitors. He is not. No, so yeah.
Glad to see traitors are dealt with quickly.
We must do whatever it takes to protect our interests.
He agrees.
I am pleased that you agree.
Yeah, he's going to be nice here. She cares a lot. She really does.
It's good to know that protecting the Inquisition is a priority for you.
Of course. I do not neglect my responsibilities.
That is true.
We will make the Inquisition a force to fear.
That's the thing about Liliana.
Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do.
We'll talk to her another time. But yeah, the thing about Liliana, she's changed a lot since Origins. Not necessarily for the better, but there's not a whole lot we can do. Oh, I'm going to refill my potions, and then we're going to talk to the rest of our party, and then head off to recruit Iron Bull. That's straight up what we're doing. Bees. Good, because we're not bringing Sarah anywhere for a while. We might bring Vivienne some places. Yeah, we'll probably bring Vivienne.
Let me know if you need anything.
First, we're going to talk to Solus here real quick.
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it.
That's pretty smart, actually.
The impact of such power is dangerous.
Is it? I agree!
The Conclave proves that much.
I agree, Solus.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact
Fair.
of the breach is unlike anything seen in this age.
In this age specifically, huh?
I believe it
Honestly, I think Valdros is like, yeah, that sounds like a problem. I feel like what Solus just said scared the shit out of him.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there.
Artifact? Why do you know it was an artifact?
Did you need me for anything?
Why do you think it was an artifact? Tell me about yourself.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
We're going to spread out the conversations. Why? Unless I can trust you. I don't know if he I think he does respect Solus at this point, because he's an apostate who's willingly joined up with the Inquisition, and he's been very forthcoming. At least as far as Valdros knows, he's been very forthcoming. Obviously, those of us who've beaten the game, we know more about Solus's motives, but I think Valdros, as of now, respects Solus.
You're an apostate, yet you...
Exactly! What I was just saying.
Not the wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. There's so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
Why study the Fade?
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of
And the Templars never found you? You're clearly not Dalish.
my dreams. Being awake out of the Fade became troublesome.
Like, you're definitely not Dalish because you don't have any Valasaline, the tattoos, the blood tattoos on his face. That sounds dangerous, though. Like, that actually does sound pretty dangerous.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself.
That's one way of looking at it.
And how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness.
What?
There was so much I wanted to
Are you a dreamer? Are you a fucking dreamer? Like, Fainreal?
I gather you didn't spend your entire life...
I forgot about that he can manipulate his dreams.
Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
Two reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new.
Interesting.
Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interesting.
Ha! That's actually kind of funny. Is that why you're here? Yeah, good question. Are you trying to find interesting spots in the Fade?
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
He keeps getting approval from us asking questions. He likes inquisitive people.
If our enemies destroy
I guess it's a good thing you joined the Inquisition. Oh, that was a terrible joke, but probably unexpected because nobody ever expects the Inquisition. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm bad at jokes. Whatever. Some of you apparently think I'm good at jokes for some reason. I mean, sure. I hope that works. Valdros doesn't know shit about magic or the Fade. I'm telling you now, if I had played an elf mage inquisitor, he or she would have been arguing with Solus a lot. But Valdros doesn't know shit, so he's just like, cool, man, whatever works for you, dude.
I wish you luck.
Valdros is a total jock.
in truth, I've enjoyed
This is the jock and nerd who both play D&D talking to each other.
You strengthen your body to deliver and withstand punishment. The muscles are an enjoyable side benefit.
That's true.
You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike.
Enjoyable, you say.
Destination you enjoy. As have I.
I do agree. You said the muscles are an enjoyable side benefit. I agree, Solus. Muscles are enjoyable. Where have you studied?
You said you'd traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers. The best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Yeah, which battlefields?
Any place in particular?
I dreamt Dostigar.
Oh, shit.
I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signaled fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Caelan's forces.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Valdros would really want to know. Because if I have him at like 28, 29, then he would have been a teenager when that happened.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kaelin fall.
Which is what happened.
I see an army overwhelmed, and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
That's fair.
Have you always traveled?
It's all about perspective, man.
I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom.
Oh.
Ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen.
This is where Valdros might not agree with him.
Me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
Wisdom and purpose.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
So what Solus is implying here, which could be true, we don't know for sure, Valdros definitely doesn't know, is that demons of pride and desire are spirits of wisdom and purpose who are twisted by the mortals that they meet. Which, if that is true, is very interesting.
You're saying that you became friends with pride and desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
Can they be your friends? He's legitimately gonna ask.
You trust these spirits not to possess you the first time you accidentally make a wish?
Do you trust your friends not to turn on you?
Well, yes, but they're people.
Ah, of course.
Ooh.
You know what I mean.
Are people only people because they are flesh and blood? Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her face?
Specifically her cheekbones?
Chest hair and not his wit?
I don't think Valdros would want to argue.
I'm certain you have some rhetorical trick ready to counter anything I say.
It's likely. I've had a lot of time to discuss the question with people. Or spirits, if you prefer.
That was good comeback. So we got a lot of approval, and then we got disapproval. So we're probably neutral with Solus. We're not going to talk to everybody every time we're in Haven. What I'm actually going to do is spread it out throughout the game and talk to different people at different times. So let's talk to Sarah. They're singing a song about you over there.
Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad.
I honestly agree. I actually kind of agree. You can just kick her. I've almost clicked that so many times. Tell me about your background.
Just tell me about yourself.
What about
Who trained you?
Your skills. Who taught you how to use a bow?
no one?
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Yeah, only when I'm boasting.
Oh, certainly. Not a day's effort for the naturally gifted like us.
Well, it's not like that. It takes work. A bit. Not like coloured in his pets. I mean, you missed, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Is it an elf thing?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shy company. Back
Ow.
no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
Where are you from?
How about the basics? Where are you from? I got that from the accent. Where in Threlvin?
All over? I can find Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
No ties with mentioning don't keep you. I can make evasive jokes too.
Oh, you're from wherever. I'm from north wherever.
What?
North wherever. Oh, we had fun on street and or in local tavern.
Oh, hardy ha. Oh, funny you.
Thank you. I am very funny.
I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that. Maybe.
You're different for an elf.
You're not like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? Suppose I could go barefoot and whine. Like that Solus, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
You're saying get over it?
I think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years more.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debts, be angry.
be a terror that never lets an enemy forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird.
Ugh.
I mean, the Dalish don't really know. They have stories, but that's all they are. It's all fancy
Got
dress,
itch.
not history.
We'll talk later.
I have opinions on that statement. Like, she's not wrong. They don't really know. But that's fucking rude, girl. Okay, so I feel like I'm going to split it up, like, talking to certain people, because we're already 20 minutes into the episode. We'll talk to... Okay, who do we talk to? Vivienne, Solus, and then Vera. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go on a mission, and when we get back, we'll talk to Cassandra, Solus, and other people. Not Solus, Cassandra, Varric, and other people. Sometimes there's a cutscene, though, when you walk into Josephine, so let's see.
Has anyone dared to ask? No, I do not think. Ah, Master Adar, may I have a word?
Sure.
What did you need?
Well, as you are, Talvashos, people have asked.
Thank you for acknowledging that I'm fucking Talvashos, but...
But there is no easy way to ask your thoughts on the queue.
I thought of joining. No. Valdros has conflicting thoughts on the Qun, because he's met a few Qunari, and his parents... I'm headcanon his parents fled the Qun because they wanted to raise him. That's it. They didn't flee because they hated it. They fled the Qun because she got pregnant, his mom got pregnant, and they wanted to raise him. They didn't want to give him to the Tamasrans to raise. They wanted to raise their baby, so they fled the Qun. And I'm going to headcanon that for at least one of his parents, it was heartbreaking to leave the Qun. So I feel like one parent was a little negative about the Qun, and one was very, like, positive, and honestly a little sad. So I feel like he's got very conflicting thoughts on the Qun itself. But for right now, we're gonna ask. We're gonna ask.
Have you studied the Qun?
It is a decided gap in my education. I know the Qun is a philosophy, a set of laws, a legislative guide, and a social architecture governing the Qunari.
Yeah.
Those who appeared at court, however, insisted the Qun is too complex for an outsider.
Hey, I've gotten that answer too.
It's not because you're human. Real Qunari tell me I'll never understand the Qun.
Yet they take converts. Their criteria is beyond my grasp. Do you believe in any of the Qun's philosophies?
He hasn't thought of joining. If his father had any say, he'd say to control it. If his mother had any say, she'd say this. So I think he's going to say this.
The Qun runs things differently. I've wondered what it's like to grow up with it.
Please, be careful not to praise it out loud. People ask how a Qunari could be Andraste's herald. It worries them if they believe it, and angers them if they do not. Convincing them of your good intentions will be tasking.
Good luck.
Maybe they'd go easier on the Qunari herald if they knew of my winsome smile.
I'll be sure to add a postscript to my letters. Strangely, your mercenary work is not so inflammatory. People are fabricating extravagant tales of your heroics.
Oh, good. I feel like he's going to get a little cocky. I was pretty good.
There wasn't a group around that didn't want my help when a tough assignment came up. If you needed it done, Adar was at the top of the list.
I noticed. Leliana found a letter from the captain. He had nothing but praise for your skill in battle, but doesn't mention what part you play.
Oh, okay. Tully complimented me.
Captain Tully praised me. William Iron Ass Tully.
Iron ass.
Quite the moniker. But yes, your captain went so far as to say he'd have lost entire battles without you.
Yeah, just like him to hide it.
Just like the old man not to admit that to my face.
Some people find it difficult to give praise, or find it in their interest to withhold it. Your captain did sincerely admire your skill in battle. He especially praises your last engagement.
A commander of a squad. Keep it simple.
I was in charge of mercenaries storming the headquarters of the bandits we were to dispatch. We caught them by surprise. It was over before the sentries even blew their horns.
That is impressive.
I am a little
Haven
oppressive.
doesn't bore you compared to such exploits.
You know, he's gonna flirt a little bit. Yeah, let's flirt with Josephine.
There are some people who've made staying worthwhile.
How wonderful. Oh, you must tell me who they are.
She's so oblivious, it's funny. It's honestly funny. I don't have anything else because I just went to... Yeah. So we're gonna summon the War Council. And then we're gonna go do a couple things. First, let's... we didn't have anything here, so back. Aha! The Terran of Ivor, Ferelden Captain Longsword, Commander Cullen, your honor guard was welcome sight at Divine's Vigil. As a measure of thanks, I'm sending Ferelden arms and equipment for your troops. Sincerely, Terran Fergus Kuslin. Hold upon Jose. Yeah, I'm not reading all that. Oh, and that one is still going. Yeah, we still got 20 minutes back on that one. Let's see. Chantry remains. Competition with our rail market has expired effect up to a point. Chantry's combination of the Inquisition was lost amid a flurry of speculation over the actions of Lord Seeker Lucius, as well as divided. These clerics are not at the Conclave for a reason. They all have secrets and weaknesses we could exploit. We're still going to continue to give the soldiers of the Grand Cathedral. They can offer protection, and their visibility remind the clerics that they are not out of our reach. I like Liliana's idea.
See what we have.
I usually like Colin's ideas, but for that one, I like Liliana's. B is fine.
All right.
Even though we already have it. Okay. My wife is just texting me about my daughter being like the sick stuff and we're getting it figured. Scout the Storm Coast. That's what we're doing right now. Yes. Accept report. Venture forth. For now, Kassan, we're gonna bring the A squad for now, which is gonna change as soon as we really get here. I don't know how I feel about this new kangaroo wool. Makes my face look good, but my arms look smaller than they do. Well, that's because it's from a downward angle. I mean, obviously it's still look muscular, but instead of looking like huge and burly, I look more lean, I guess. That's fine. You all are not here to see my muscles anyway. You're here to see my beautiful face and my award-winning smile. Which I did not like from this angle, the angle I had up before. I like this angle better for my face, so we're going to keep with this one for a little while. See how it works.
But our efforts have been delayed.
How, Arden?
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
I'll look into it.
I'll do what I can to find our people.
Thank you, Your Worship. That's a relief. The soldiers didn't have an exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search farther down the beach. With all this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck, and enjoy the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul.
We're on the Storm Coast, where it's always storming. Let's hope we don't run into Robert Baratheon. My daughter is not having a good time. Oh, finally we get fucking shield bash. Okay. Cassandra, Varric. Now we're gonna stick with... Give you exploding shot. Level ups are gonna be very simple at first. Okay, now we're gonna focus Solus on fire primarily, I think. We're gonna focus our Ice Queen, Vivian. Dragon! That is a high dragon! Oh yeah, one thing about Inquisition, there are a lot of dragons in this game, which I fucking love. We can go hunting them, which is fun. Oh. We do need to pick up things as we go, so. Yeah, we're not going to go out of our way to grab shit, though. What's this? Some serpent stone. Oh! Fight? Oh, we'll come do that. We'll come back here. Get him. What are you doing? Oh! Who's that devilishly handsome man? Spin! Hit him with the hammer real hard. Hello, you're the only one left. Oh, nope, one more. Hey, fuck nugget. Ready to die? Oh, there's loot. Cassandra! Oh, hello, you handsome son of a bitch.
Stand down.
You big handsome. Ooh, big handsome
How'd
bastard.
we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's
Good
what I
man.
like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks.
You're the second most handsome Qunari here, Iron Bull. Oh, I'm taller?
Oh, the Chantry must love
I'm taller than Bull?
A Qunari mercenary is the herald of Andraste.
Talvashoth.
Who'd have thought?
Yeah, you're doing pretty well, too.
I see I'm not the only one doing well for myself. I get by.
He's fucking huge. I thought I was a big guy. I thought I was big, and then it's the Iron Bull.
Remember Cremisius the Clown?
Not just height, I mean like his mass.
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done,
Look
Chief.
at these goddamn traps.
Have him check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. At least a bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you, Qunari, right?
Hey, I know my mom.
See us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it. And I'm sure the
I
Inquisition...
know my mom. My mom is a nice lady. Yeah, you definitely seem useful.
The Chargers seem
And honestly, Valdras is going to do anything to have another Qunari around.
You're getting me.
Good.
You need a frontline bodyguard.
Do I?
Whatever it is. Demons?
We're the same side. I am also Big Buff
Bigger,
Boy.
better. And there's one other thing. Might be useful. Might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
Yeah, my parents taught me about them. Probably my mom.
I learned of the Ben Hasrath from my parents. They are the enforcers of the Qunari and the spies.
Yeah, that's them. Or, well, us.
Yup.
The Ben Hasrath are concerned about the breach. Magic out of control like that could cause trouble everywhere. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition
So he's actually with the Qun.
and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasrath agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
Get away from me, spy. We don't want you. Don't make me regret this. You're hired. Yeah, why don't you admit that?
You're a Qunari spy and you just told me?
Whatever happened at that conclave thing, it's bad. Someone needs to get that breach closed.
Yeah.
So whatever I am, I'm on your side.
You still could have hidden what you are.
From something called the Inquisition. I'd have been tipped sooner or later.
Yeah. Especially with Liliana. Why would you report? What would you report back?
What would you send home in these reports of yours?
Enough to keep my superiors happy. Nothing that'll compromise your operation.
Good.
The Qunari want to know if they need to launch an invasion to stop the whole damn world from falling apart. You let me send word of what you're doing, it'll put some minds at ease. That's good for everyone.
What can you tell us?
What's in these Ben Hasrath reports you're offering to share?
Enemy movements, suspicious activity, intriguing gossip. It's a bit of everything. Alone they're not much, but if your spy master is worth a damn, she'll put him to good use.
She?
I did a little research. Plus, I've always had a weakness for redheads.
Me too, man. So, Valdres is conflicted here because he wants another Qunari on his side, like another one of his, someone like him. But he didn't expect it to be an actual fucking Qunari, like a member of the Qun leading this mercenary company. And on top of that, it's one of the Ben Hasrath. If you guys remember in our Dragon Age 2 playthrough, Talus was one of the Ben Hasrath, and so is Salit, the person she was trying to kill. So Bol is like an upper echelon spy and enforcer. And clearly he's been spying very well out here, because you could mistake him for Talvashoth the way he talks. But I think Valdras is going to let him in.
All right, you're in.
Excellent. Krem, tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
Well, that was your own fault.
Find some way to steal them. You're Tervinter, right? Drive Bloodman. We'll meet you back at Haven.
Okay, so we're gonna... yeah, we're gonna bring the new guy. Bol Solus Varric. And we're gonna level his ass up. Oh yeah, he's gonna bam, 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 at least. And then we're gonna have him also... We're gonna have him be the 1v1 guy. Yeah. And equipment-wise, what do we got that Iron Bull can wear? Oh, that looks so bad. No. We're not putting that on him. No. I'm sorry. Iron Bull has his titties out, like, no matter what. And the Bull's Edge is slightly better. And it looks so cool. I wish this was like Varric's weapon. I wish it improved with level up. I really wish it did. I wish we could get a better version of it. Because his fucking hammer looks so cool. His hammer axe. Reinforced scout armor. Ooh, is that better than what Varric's got? He can't... It is, but he can't wear it yet. And it's only slightly better, too. Loot! So, we're going to actually stay on the Storm Coast for a bit and try to do a little side quest. Ooh, a dagger. Too bad nobody I know uses daggers. Yet. I could make Sarah a dagger user. Honestly, it makes just as much sense as for using... So one thing I like is with their party members, you get 3 of each, right? You get 3 of a mage, 3 of a rogue, 3 of a warrior. Which means we have 1 more warrior, 1 more rogue, and 1 more mage to get. With warrior and rogue, every single one of them like has a motif, right? Like, for Cassandra, it makes sense that she's the sword and board. For Iron Bull, that man is not doing a weapon and shield build.
Those must be the bandits Harding mentioned.
What bandit? Oh, those guys. And then with but then with the third one we get he could be either or. Same thing with the rogues, because Varric's an archer. If you make him double daggers, you're wrong. There's another character who's definitely a dagger guy, and then Sarah could be both. So I kind of like that, but you can. I do like how you have the choice no matter what, though. Gonna smack you with your hammer. Yep, those are definitely the bandits Harding mentioned. Cotton. Okay, good. Because I need more stuff. But I do like that about this game, that they give you the option to make anyone whatever. Like, if you wanted to, you could make You could make Varric a double dagger. You could make Cassandra a great sword, two-handed weapon girl. Totally viable. I don't think it's the best way to do it personally, but it makes complete sense if you do. Like it's totally valid and viable in my opinion. More elf fruit. Where are these? Are those Grey Wardens? No. They just have a Mabari! Don't make me fight the puppy! Bull, where are you? Where's Bull? Did you get stuck? Oh, he got stuck on the map. Canine. Oh no. Usually get canine leather when you kill any dogs.
Hey Solus, you ever do your fade thing and pretend you can fly? Just flap your arms and zip around in there. Maybe bang some hot-faced ladies.
Oh no.
Such behavior attracts the attention of demons.
Demons shit up everything.
I love how that's the first dialogue option we get for Bull. This him being like, damn it, demons fuck up everything. And asking Solus if he fucks fade ladies. And flies. Also, Solus, that kind of contradicts your own point that you said earlier about the fade and stuff. And, oh, well, all spirits are just spirits. No, that attracts the attention of demons. Or is that just something you were telling Bull to get him to shut up? Honestly, kind of valid. Ah! Metal! Oh, that's a good question. If any question you guys can answer in the comments too. If my protagonists from Dragon Age all listen to different types of music, what would they listen to? I feel like Einar would be like a hip-hop and classic rock kind of guy. I feel like Einar is a classic rock, maybe some hip-hop here and there kind of guy. My Hawk listens to girly pop music. That dude listens to so much Chapel Roan, it's not even funny. But he also likes a little bit of rock here and there, maybe some rap. Valdras is a hardcore metalhead. Like, he likes other types of music, but metal. Metal is his favorite. He just loves heavy metal. Deathroot Vitars is better. I don't like the way it looks. I don't usually like the way any of the Vitars look, if I'm being honest. Let's give Bull the Deathroot one, though. Looks better on Bull than it does me. What the fuck, game? But yeah, like, Hawk listens to so much Chapel Roan. And as far as sexuality, that's one thing I haven't really touched on with Valdras. I think he's pan. So, like, Einar was straight. So, like, I'm going to be honest with that. Einar was definitely straight. I know I toyed around in the playthrough, like, I didn't know if he was bi or not. I think Einar's straight. Or at least as close to straight as any of my characters are ever going to get, because I'm not straight. Hawk was bi. Bi, but preferred men. So, more gay than straight. So, bi, but preferred men. Valdras doesn't really have a preference. He doesn't care what your genitals are. He's a free love kind of guy. Like, he doesn't care if you're a man, woman, trans, non-binary. He's all about it, my man. Frankly, it's how everyone should be, if I'm being honest. Like, I say that I'm bi in real life, but I think I'm actually closer to being pan, because I would, if I was single, I'm not single right now, I have a loving girlfriend who I love very, very, very much, would never, ever, ever cheat on her or date anyone else in the world. Ever, 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 ever. But I'm bi, but I'm like, I think I honestly, like, that's a question.
Shit. We should see that their families are notified.
That sucks. Our soldiers got killed. Fuck.
Our
Our men were murdered by a group called the Blades of Hessarian.
If you're interested, it looks like we can challenge their leader.
Looks like
We'll do that later.
camped further along the beach.
We'll do that later. We'll come challenge him at a later time, next time we're in the Storm Coast. Because like I said, I'm not going to do a whole lot of side questing on screen, so for right now, I think we are going to travel. I know we didn't do a lot here. The Black Emporium. We'll go to the Black Emporium before... And, yeah, let's report... Let's do this. Next. We can get our horse master. But, would it count as pansexual if you are, like... Don't care if someone is man, woman, trans, non-binary? Because I really wouldn't. Like, if I were single. I'm still going to say I'm bi, but I guess maybe I'm pan adjacent? I don't know. Definitely at least bi. Even though I'd like to say I'm demisexual, I definitely am not. Looks matter to me. Personality matters more, but looks do matter. This game is so fucking pretty. Like, how does this 10-year-old game look better than some modern games? I'm not saying it looks better than Baldur's Gate 3 or, like, Elden Ring. Honestly, I like the design aesthetic of this game better than Elden Ring, but it doesn't have better graphics. Like, I'm not going to try to say that. You got the big bull, boy. Hi, Braun.
Those refugees are going to defend themselves. They'll need real defenses. I've got a few ideas.
I built the watchtowers.
I've built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit. I'll speak to the master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
Sounds good, my guy. Hell yeah. And now we're going to go talk to this guy over here and get some horses. First we're going to... The Lone Warden. That's going to be our next quest. Hello, Dennett.
Elena says you got rid of those demon-cursed wolves. Should be safer for our farmers now. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable in good hands to go with it.
Will you join? Yeah.
You sent your stable hands and your horses to the Inquisition. What about you?
Well, you've cleaned up the area, and I can't say I'm not tempted. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play horsemaster again.
We can help you.
You know, the Inquisition comes across horses from all over Thedas.
We do.
You don't say. All right, Inquisition. I'll look to your horses myself. Never let it be said that Redcliffe gave less than the best. Just let me settle matters here and say goodbye to my wife. I'll meet you at Hayes.
She can come too. Bring your wife. Bring your wife. Oh, your wife can come too, dude. I didn't know he was gonna abandon his wife like that. Okay, so we gotta go here, so we're gonna go Upper Lake Camp. Traveling. Okay, and then we're gonna... how do I... Is there a horn to change my party? Yeah, change party. I'm glad they kept the horns looking the way they do from... And you know what? Just because we can, we're going to keep bringing Bull. We're going to keep Varric. We're probably going to have Varric in our party 99% of the time in this playthrough. Because he's Varric. And Viv, my darling. You're going to be an Ice Queen. But also, we need Barrier. Alright, now where's our next quest? Oh, it's up there. Yeah. That's the furthest we can zoom out without, Okay. Thank you then. Then why did you say anything? Bing, bing. Bing! Hey, Varric, I need a favor. We need ram leather. Yeah. Sorry. Killing animals. I know. I'm a monster. I need the leather. There are probably going to be times in this game where I'm actually going to have to go legitimately just fucking hunting. Oh, I can't get up there this way. Pooh! Oh, that's my camp. Ooh, yeah, we're going to have to do this quick. Hi, guys. Oh. Do I have to keep holding it for that one? Oh, weakened. Get him. 400 damage. That seems like a big number. Hunter mail. Hand hammer. Oh, they're all going to give me weapons and armor. Great. Oh, yeah, right. We gotta click it. Click. Barbarian Raider Cleaver. Ooh, that's a good one-handed weapon, I think. Enhanced Payback Strike Ring. Blood Lotus. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of this in the game, guys. Sorry, like me just clicking. We're still gonna do all the quests, all the main quests at least. Off-screen side quests as well. That'll be fun. Just for like when things are uploading and editing, I'll probably do a lot of side stuff off-screen. Unless it's like my favorite ones and ones I want to show with you, or ones that have lore implications. Saga of Tear to Right Axe of our mother. And unless they have like cool lore implications, or they're just, I think they're cool, or obviously companion quests. Alright, what we got going over here, Warden Blackwall?
Remember,
what's up, dude?
You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall. Warden Blackwall.
We're gonna make him a sword board. I love Blackwall as a character. He's so fucking cool. Oh, thank you for stopping it from going in my shoulder.
That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first.
Okay.
Conscripts, here they come.
These guys are like, I don't want to. Oh, you conscripted these guys? Hi! We won. Oh, and now he's got a great sword, just to show he can do both. We won't be doing that. Blackwall, you're going to be a sword and board. At least this playthrough. I make him a two-handed warrior a lot of the time, too, but I think sword and board fits him, especially with a name like Blackwall. Because he is a fucking wall if you build him that way.
Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourself.
So you conscripted them into the Grey Wardens, but then you're not going to make them be Grey Wardens?
You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
Depends on who you ask, dude.
I've been called a lot of things by a lot of people.
Well, I'm talking to you. Stop dancing.
Fair enough.
Wait. That gear. That's Inquisition.
And we're investigating whether missing wardens are involved in the Divine's death.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know.
I don't know.
I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
It's so funny that he says that, because Einar had to get political, and there's a Grey Warden sitting on the Ferelden throne. I wasn't accusing the Wardens.
I'm not here to accuse, not yet. I just need information. I've only found you. Where are the rest?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead.
Fair enough.
I need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted them.
Yeah, and then didn't make them be
They
Wardens?
had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
Where might the Wardens go?
Do you have any idea where the other Wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt. That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they disappeared.
Seems like you don't really know shit about your own order. At least... Whatever, maybe he's just kind of a... Why haven't you disappeared?
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
Sure, inspiring, but whatever.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackwall, but this didn't help at all.
Yeah, like, we need more than that, dude. Come on.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment.
He doesn't even know where the
Divine is
Herald of Venetia.
torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a warden. Maybe you need me.
How can you alone help?
The Inquisition needs all the support it can get. But what can one Grey Warden do?
Save the fucking world if pressed.
Fair fucking point, man. Honestly, I'll just fuck you for that comment.
But show me someone who is. And like I said, there are treaties. Maybe this isn't a blight, but it's bloody well a disaster. Some will honor them. Being a warden means something to a lot of people.
Yeah, join.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long.
Probably.
This warden walks with the Inquisition.
Yeah, so we're gonna bring Blackwall into the party, Varric and Viv. We're gonna level Blackwall up. Yeah, you are gonna be a sword board. I'm telling you that now. And we're gonna grapple. And with that, folks, that's going to be the end of today's episode of Let's Roleplay Dragon Age Inquisition. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like below. If you want to see more Dragon Age Inquisition, subscribe to the channel because we got a whole playthrough coming, and then Dragon Age Veilguard after that. So I'll see you guys on the next one.